In the heart of a bustling metropolis, during an era when bold crimes frequently made newspaper headlines, a remarkable event unfolded in a renowned bank. That day, four masked individuals entered the establishment with quiet confidence, as if they were there for business. One of them, the leader of the group, stepped toward the employees behind the counter and shouted with authority, "Don't move. The money belongs to the state, but your lives belong to you." These words, simple yet effective, had a calming effect on the customers present, who lay down on the floor without resistance. This was no ordinary heist. Among the criminals was a young man, a graduate of a prestigious university, known for his sharp intelligence and analytical skills. He suggested to the leader, an older man with a rugged appearance and only an elementary school diploma, that they count the stolen money immediately. But the leader, far more experienced, shook his head with a smile. "Are you stupid? This is a colossal sum, and counting it would take too long. Tonight we'll find out from the news how much we stole." This scene perfectly illustrates the contrast between practical experience and academic qualifications. In a constantly evolving world, experience often proves to be an invaluable asset compared to theoretical knowledge. After leaving the scene with their loot, the robbers quickly discovered that their actions had not gone unnoticed. Inside the bank, the senior director, a shrewd and cunning man, was speaking with the branch manager. "Call the police immediately," he ordered. But the branch manager hesitated, a calculating smile forming on his lips. "Wait," he proposed. "Let's take advantage of this and add $10 million to our already estimated $70 million fortune. After all, why not seize the opportunity?" This act of corruption, far from being isolated, reflects a troubling reality. Some individuals in positions of power use their influence not only to protect their personal interests, but also to exploit circumstances to their advantage. The senior director, delighted by the idea, replied, "It would be great if there were a robbery every month," a remark that revealed the moral decay and greed infecting certain influential circles. The next morning, the news reported that $100 million had been stolen from the bank. The robbers, intrigued and somewhat puzzled, decided to carefully recount their loot. Each attempt yielded the same result. They only had $20 million. Furious, they realized that despite the risks they had taken, the bank director had taken advantage of the confusion to pocket an additional $80 million without lifting a finger. It seems that in the end, being educated is better than being a mere thief, one of the criminals bitterly concluded. This sentence cruelly encapsulates the implicit moral of the story. In a world where knowledge can be wielded as a weapon, those who master the system's mechanisms often have the upper hand over those who rely on brute force or disorganized methods. Now a millionaire thanks to his scheme, the bank director wore a broad, satisfied smile. His jubilation was not only due to his newfound wealth, but also to the success of his devious plan. By shifting the blame onto the obvious culprits, the robbers, he had skillfully covered his own tracks. This once again demonstrated that the real thieves are not always those who wear masks or carry weapons. They can just as easily be hidden behind luxurious offices and elegant suits. Thus, this story teaches us a profound lesson. In a world where corruption and abuse of power thrive, appearances can be deceiving. The real thieves are not necessarily the ones we suspect. They can be highly qualified individuals with impressive degrees who manipulate the system to their advantage. And if knowledge is truly valuable, it must be accompanied by solid ethics to prevent it from becoming a formidable weapon against justice and fairness.